Martin Racing Performance, the most advanced parts on the planet. Oh yeah!
Somebody asked for me to talk about the SYM 200, so I got it here. Come closer, we're going to take a look at it. It's got a lot of nice features. I mean, if you like the 16-inch wheel, if you like the bigger bike, this is the bike for you. The SYM, I have a long history with SYM. I used to import them back in 2003, and they have a new importer now, Carter. You've probably heard of them. They're doing a great job. And they started bringing in the bigger bikes. I never got into the bigger bikes. I imported a bike similar to this, a Malaguti Chak 150, which was a great bike. Similar to the Aprilia Scarabeo, similar to the Kymco People 150 or Kymco 200, People 200. All the major manufacturers have these. This is the preferred style in Europe. What do I like about it? Well, you don't feel the vibrations as much. When you're on the bike and you hit a bump, you don't feel it as much because you got this large wheel. So the suspension's great on the SYM. The look is great. It's very classical looking, like an LX or the LT, the Piaggio 150s. So it's a sweet looking bike. I love the red. Red's my favorite color. What I like about the SYM is the design. It's still sporty, but at the same time a little retro. A girl can ride it, a guy can ride it. It's kind of unisex. Great features on the bike. Well, you definitely got the standard side stand, and it does come with two mirrors. A lot of the European manufacturers don't include the second mirror in Europe for some odd reason. Anyways, like always, you have the little purse holder here for the girls. There's a couple nice features on this bike. You got the little digital clock here. You got the easy to read instrumentation. It's really big, so if you got bad eyesight, this is probably one of the better bikes. I love the grips. It's got some mean grips. I don't know how that came standard on the bike, and they're really long. Something I didn't like about the Aprilia or the Malaguti, but I like it better on the SYM. It's got the disc brake on the front. It does not have a disc brake on the back. That's something I don't like. I like the fact that its foot pedals come out like that. That's pretty cool. So they're not always sticking out. They're not metal. They're covered in plastic. That's a nice feature. And if you come closer, we got the gas cap is pretty neat. It's hidden away over here. And then you have a full helmet safety feature here. You can put a full helmet or a gallon of milk, and you still got space to put a luggage box. So for a 16-inch wheel, for a 200cc, I think it's a great price. It's got good value. It comes from one of the largest brands in the world, SYM, SANG Motor Co. They're immense in Taiwan. In Taiwan, just to give you an idea, it's Kymco, SYM, and SYM manufactures cars. It's a really big car assembler. They manufacture Hyundai, so you can imagine how big they are. Kymco just does bikes, so they're not as big as SYM. And then there's Honda and Yamaha. And then you have the other assemblers, which are pretty big over there. Dinley Industrial Group, which is metals, and so, you know, if you go down the list, they're in the top 3, which is amazing. So this comes from a very big company, so you know there's going to be parts, you know there's going to be part support. I've actually done business with them, and I've been to the factory, and I can tell you that SYM is a very, very good brand. So if you're going to ride this bike, I want you to know that there's a lot of aftermarket accessories for it. We got the exhaust, we got the MRP variator, clutches, Dr. Pulley clutches, clutch springs, sliders, all sorts of accessories and upgrades for this bike. It comes from a really big company, SYM. I've done business with them. I've been to the factories. It's a huge conglomerate. They manufacture cars. Hyundai of Taiwan. They assemble the Korean cars, and they're in the top 3. You know, it's SANG, SYM, Kymco, Yamaha, Honda. They are the biggest 4 in Taiwan. Everybody else is pretty small after that. You do have Dinley manufacturing, Eton, TGB, and they're all parts of big conglomerates. And the list goes down from there in Taiwanese production. So this is one of the top 3. So you know there's going to be parts. You know there's going to be support. You know it's a great bike. So if you're looking for a 16-inch wheel bike and you don't have the money for one of the bigger brands like a Scarabeo or a Piaggio, go with the SYM. I like it. It's very similar to the People 200, and they're both sweet rides. So at that point, it's a matter of preference. And yeah, there's a lot of accessories out there for it. So if you want accessories, contact us at MRP. That's www.mrp-b.com. Have a great day.
Martin Racing Performance, the most advanced parts on the planet. Oh yeah!